recorded a lot of them. So it's like, how did this happen? How did I run out of videos so often? And the same thing happens with like Oblivion and Pokemon Infinite Fusion sometimes. Is that like I feel like I get I miss, what is it? What is my brain trying to come up? What is the word? What is the phrase? Like I feel like I have already done I've already recorded so much that like when this does end up happening, I'm fine. I should be a-okay. Like I should be able to ride the storm kind of thing. And then all of a sudden I look into the videos, I go into where I have them all like stored kind of thing, and then I go, where'd they go? Why are all these already uploaded? Like I'm confused, right? I also fixed my uploading thing, so that's awesome. So apparently the browser I'm using tends to not like it when you leave certain tabs open for a long periods of time, specifically YouTube, of all things. I'm glad that I know that now. So even like, I usually have like 2 instances of my browser open at any given time. One's usually just for channel uploads and stuff like that. Just so that though, like I can upload videos at any given time, like even now I could kind of thing. I could have that running as I'm doing this, right? But for but even for like but like even just for viewing like YouTube videos and stuff like that, I find that my computer for some odd reason just can't handle it. It's like you've handled YouTube videos before, like nothing's different. Like it's still the same website. But even just like viewing it, like trying to view YouTube on this computer just seems like it's very weird for some odd reason. Especially when I'm trying to play Minecraft. When I'm trying to play Oblivion, YouTube is fine. But I think it's just because of the optimization mods that I have, or just how like Minecraft handles the RAM and CPU kind of thing. I think it's just very bad in general. Is there a leak? Is there like a water leak thing here? Oh, copper is going to take the longest, isn't it? And there's a huge giant stain of copper down here. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem here. I will say though, like at the beginning of this, we were playing around with the what was it, the player reach, I think. So we can I can mine that wall from here, kind of thing. We were messing around with that because we just wanted to see how it worked, and if we can do really weird shenanigans with that. And we quickly got rid of it because we kept because one of my friends kept putting down lava everywhere, and then it kept ruining our experience. So we just said, you know what, we're not going to do that anymore. But we were playing around with it a little bit. It kind of helped. It didn't help that much though. I mean, it helped as much as it did until, you know, tragedy struck. But yeah, so like a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. Hold on, I'm just trying to move this up so I can actually see it through Task Manager. There we go. Like there's a lot of things being moved behind the scenes. Like I'm still working on my Oblivion mod and everything like that, but I'm also trying to devote more time to this. Like more time than I usually do, kind of thing. Because right now, I feel terrible at the fact that like I treat this as like a second, like a second-hand series. So I inherited it, and I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this series, kind of thing. I kind of want to jump back into the 1.13 days where we were having fun with the server kind of thing, doing our own thing, and blah, blah, blah kind of thing. But hopefully with the series going to be changed for the next version, hopefully that will be a huge step up for us. Like, I don't see why it shouldn't. Like why the series shouldn't evolve next version, considering the fact that everybody's gonna have their own dimension where they can do whatever they want with it. And not just that though, but like, yeah, like not just that though, but like anybody can do whatever it is that they want with their own dimension. So like if you want to make Atlantis, let's say, in your own dimension, you can totally do that. Nobody's going to tell you you can't do that. No, you can't do that because it's going to lag my dimension. No, it's not even a thing kind of thing. But yeah, like if you want to build, like let's say the Great Pyramid of Giza kind of thing, you can do that. Like again, nobody's going to stop you. The only limitation is yourself. That's why I liked how I did with mine, is that I made a custom biome that I like because it shares the characteristics of two biomes in which that I like. It has the Mushroom Island spawn rate, which is good because I do not like zombies and creepers and stuff like that. And this also gives me the opportunity of removing the light blocks because I don't need them anymore, which is good. And not only that, though, I can also, like do whatever I want kind of thing with that. So while the rules are going to be slightly changed, not going to be changed too much, right? We're just going to be including, like, different things for the dimensions and such. So, though, like, with the inclusion of dimensions, though, it's like we're just adding them in, but we're going to modify the rules a little bit. So while we will still be using like structure blocks, though, we're going to be using them in a different way, if that makes sense. So in order for me to in order for us to use structure blocks, though, I'm going to manually put everybody through creative mode on the server. So I have to like go on Cube, make somebody creative mode, and monitor them, kind of thing. So that way I'm making sure that they're not going like above and like over the top, kind of thing. And if they are, like if they're spawning in netherite gear, then they lose their privileges for that, from being creative mode and the structure block. Like I like the structure block idea. I find that no other series is really using structure blocks in the way that we're using it. But I also want to use the dimension as more of a vault kind of thing. Like you store everything you have there. Like it's your bank account kind of thing. Like you store everything you have in there. And so if somebody were to, let's say, get a hold of your bank account at that given moment, you go, oops. Well, not really oops, but you get the point. And you can store whatever you want in there. You can store mansions. You can store whatever it is. I don't know if you can actually make a custom dimension having its own sort of world border kind of thing of a certain like area, but I don't know. I will say though, like I literally thought that this entire area was going to take about 2 hours. It didn't. I literally thought that earlier today. I was like, I'm going to have to record this, and it's going to take like 2 hours for me to get rid of this area. Nope. Although this copper is making it seem like it will. But no, it's not going to take me 2 hours. It's going to take me literally an hour. It's actually kind of interesting. Maybe I'm just thinking, though, that because like that area took longer because we were mostly goofing around. So maybe that's why. Kind of just reminds me of the one time that a friend and like when me and a friend were what was it? We were playing an MMO, and I was grinding for one of the end game items. I can't remember which one it was, and I was trying my best to go get it like as quickly as possible because I just wanted to get the item, kind of thing. And my friend was grinding for the next item on the list, kind of thing, of the one that I wanted to get a hold of. Like there was two, but I was gonna do one, take a little break, then do the other one, right? But like my friend was doing the other one. So he already had the item that I was going for, and then he was getting the other one. So he was goofing around with me, like killing enemies that I needed to kill, and ruining my drop chances, so it took me a little longer than usual. Then I think we had a really bad storm, I think, and then I think the internet went out for a few days, or not a few days, a few hours. Or minutes. I don't remember. Like it was, no, it was the summertime, so yeah, so it was like for like a few minutes kind of thing, like it was bad kind of thing, like our power went down kind of thing, so I'm like, no, I was almost done. And then I had like really bad luck getting the second item. So the second item, it requires you to get an item that has a 15% chance of dropping from something, or from a quest, which is funny because if it's a 15% chance of a drop, my way of thinking, which is I know is completely wrong, but at the given moment I thought it's easy. I just need to get about 7. Like I just need to turn in the quest 7 times and I'll get the item, because I thought that how quest systems work is that you go 15% plus 15%, so obviously that's 30%, so after 7 you're going to be at 105%, which means you're guaranteed the item. That's wrong. That's not how you're supposed to think about it at all. So I found a, what was it? It was like a loot drop rate calculator, I think, and it was supposed to be for WoW, but you can use it for any game. It was just a specific way of calculating the statistics of what a drop rate of an item is. And the website told me, though, that for a 15% drop item, I needed to do, what was it? I think it was like 9 turn-ins. I would get like a 99 point something percent. And then any more would like increase that point percentage by like 0.1000 kind of thing. Like it was just like that small kind of thing. So it was supposed to take 9, but for some odd reason, I got extremely unlucky, and my computer and my game kept crashing. Because it was a browser-based game, so it kept crashing. And I was trying to do one exploit that was there. It was like if you quickly close the tab when you turn in the quest, or no, when you turn in one of the requirements of the quest kind of thing, you will get the item that you're supposed to get, but you'll get it for free. So it slows you down, but it's also more beneficial later on. So I was trying to do that method, and yeah, that didn't work. My game, like, I think they patched it, or I was just very, very slow at it. I did it before, but I done goofed at the end. So the first item that I was getting, I actually did that exploit, and it actually helped out a lot. If I didn't, I would have to spend an extra 2 days, I think, doing it. And I got it literally on my birthday. I think I started doing it, and then after 2 weeks of grinding nonstop kind of thing until my birthday, of course. My birthday, I just needed to do, like, I think 2 turn-ins, I think, or something like that. Like, it was very little turn-ins. So, like, I just needed a little bit extra. And then by the end, I got, like, I got the item, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I get to have this item that's supposed to be really, really powerful. Now I was like, all right, I'm gonna go and use this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna be working on the other item, which is supposed to be even harder to get a hold of. because of that 15% drop item. So I did that, and then apparently a friend of mine told me that the bad thing about this game is that, like, I don't know if it's RPGs in general. I don't know. I'm not 100% good with that kind of stuff, though. I'm a grinder kind of thing, so like it's easy for me to lose track of time when I'm grinding for things. So a friend of mine told me that how drop rates work is that it has to be on the same session or same instance. So when you log out, your instance or session for that game has reset. That's kind of how he was telling me it. So that 15% drop item, every time I logged out to do that exploit, I was actually giving myself that 15% drop rate every time. I kept making it worse for myself. Which obviously it hurt me internally because I was so angry that